Okay, so this video is about incorporating a business. Um, Incorporating a business is basically just getting your business legal and started. And um, there's 7 steps to start to incorporating your business. And the first one, of course, is like researching the market, which is um, looking at the federal and state and county laws that have to go with your market of what you're going to be starting your business with. And so you have to look at the different legal issues and not just the local, but also the state and the federal government as well. And then the next step is to create a business plan, which is kind of like what we're learning in this class, which is choosing a structure. Um, Actually, that's different. That's a different step, but which is a business plan of what's going to be sorry, what's going to be required to reach your goals. A lot of banks will require a business plan in order to give you a loan to be able to help you to finance your business that you're going to be starting. And then, so for the third step is to be able to choose a business structure. And those are the different structures that we have been learning about, like partnerships, like there's general partnerships, sole proprietorships, there's corporations like the S and the C corporations. So looking into the different corporations, partnerships, proprietorships, and deciding what your company is going to be, and knowing what structure you're going to use is really important, because then that takes you to step number 4, which is choosing the name of your business. So when you choose your name, there's a thing online that you can put in the name of what you want your company to be, to see if there's already a business that already has that name, if it's going to be a name that works. And there's different tips of helping to choose a name that's going to be a better name for your company, I guess. And so there's a lot of forms that come up with after you've done all of these things with getting your structure and your business name. And I didn't print off a lot of the forms because there was a lot of forms, and depending on the different structure you choose depends on the different forms. And so to incorporate your business, the fee for filing is $50, and then there's like an annual fee that you pay every year that for refiling, and there's all these different fees. And also there's a lot of different forms that you have to fill out as well, and those can all be found online on the website that we use to help us understand incorporating the business as well. And then for step 5, it's to apply for different permits and licensures, I guess you could say. So there's a lot of different things you have to use for that. There's like state tax license, Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs, county information. So there's a lot of different licensures and things that you have to fill out in order to get your business started, and a lot of different things that I think most people don't even think about. I mean, I didn't even know about all of these things. And then number 6 is gathering tax information. So tax information can be by the federal government, state, local, and there's different internal revenue services. And then you have to apply for employer identification number, tax information for business, small business or self-employed, Hawaii State Department of Taxation, Honolulu County real property tax. So depending on where you're going to have your business as well, it's going to depend on like the property tax and the real estate and all of that stuff that comes with it. And then for the last step is find out employers' responsibilities. So that's a really big deal, because if you're planning on hiring employers, you have to be able to have different liabilities for them. Workers' compensation, you have to have insurance, like health insurance, and all these legal things that are under Hawaii's laws. And so you have to be able to provide these things for employers depending on if you're going to be, or employees, so depending on if you're going to have employees and how many employees you're going to have, and the different taxes that you're going to take from them. And so there's a lot of different things that have to be looked into for your responsibility as an employer. So that's basically the simple overview of what you have to do to incorporate a business. And there's a lot more in depth that you would of looking at the forms and stuff. So it would take time and a lot more research on every specific aspect of the process. But yeah, that's it. Thanks.